You know, many women struggle to keep their houses organized and tidy and generally picked up. And sometimes it can just be overwhelming because so many women have so many things they're doing. I mean, we are the ultimate multitaskers, are we not? I mean, you might be tending to 3 or 4 or 5 children at home. You might be trying to work outside the home part-time or even full-time. You might even be trying to go back to school a little bit in the evenings. And then, of course, you're trying to maintain the relationship with your husband and keep the passion burning there. And my goodness, no wonder you're so exhausted. So what are you supposed to do? Well, we do know from what the Bible says in Proverbs 31 about that excellent wife. In Proverbs 31:27, it says, she watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. So what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to be this excellent wife who's taking care of the household? Well, I want to give you 2 thoughts that are just practical ideas that may help you. I'm not saying this is a cure-all for everybody, but here are 2 thoughts that you should consider. Number 1, do you have plenty, and I mean plenty, of storage containers and bins and those kinds of things? Because you know what? You're going to have a mess forever in your house if you don't have enough containers and an organizational system. So what this might look like is having plenty of containers for the different toys in your kid's bedroom. If you have a daughter, maybe you're going to have just a container for all the dolls, and here, you know, in the boys' room, a container for all the Legos, and another container for all the little toy trucks to go into, or whatever. Maybe containers for the backpacks when they come home from school in the fall. I mean, do you have containers for those things? What about all those miscellaneous Sunday school crafts and papers and projects they bring home? How about having a container that all those things go into? You get the idea? If you have plenty of containers for everything, and bins and buckets and systems, you're going to be able to keep things organized. But then the second huge step, and I know this sounds like it's not rocket science, but here's the next step. Spend 15 minutes every day, have a dedicated time that your whole family knows this is the time that we pick up. It's just 15 minutes. Everyone picks up. I don't care if you have a 2-year-old, they can pick up too. 15 minutes. It could be right after dinner. It could be an hour before bed that this is our pickup time. And if you do that every time, every night, if, you know, for 15 minutes, you're going to be able to keep on top of this mess so it doesn't get bigger and bigger and bigger and then so overwhelming that you just can't get the energy to pick it up. So follow those 2 steps and perhaps you'll be that Proverbs 31:27 wife.